Welcome to Shark Week, the week all about sharks. The shark onesie's back, but not for a not too shabby. This week we're doing something a little special. For those of you that don't know, it's actually Shark Week right now. And you'd think I'd be a really big fan of Shark Week. I mean, this. I'm actually not a huge fan of Shark Week. I used to be because it used to actually be an educational week on sharks. But recently it's kind of become something that really caters to the fear factor in sharks, and a lot of it's false information, misrepresentation on sharks. And I'm not a huge fan of that because I love sharks, and it focuses a lot on just kind of gory, scary shark things. It fuels the fire with things like 40 Meters Down and Jaws, that kind of idea that sharks are something that if you go swimming on your period, they're gonna eat you. And that's not what sharks do. So, through this whole week that is Shark Week, I'm gonna be releasing videos about sharks, shark-related things, and shark-related scientists. It's gonna be educational. I wanna bring education back into Shark Week. This isn't gonna be fear factor, this is gonna be facts. Cold, hard facts. Since it's the beginning of Shark Week, let's start with the most famous shark. The white shark, better known as the great white shark, because it's pretty great. We're gonna do 50 facts about the great white shark, y'all. Fact number 1, did you know that great white sharks, hunt on nearly every continent except for Antarctica? They generally prefer to live in temperatures that are cooler, close to 54 to 75 degrees. Most of the world's great white sharks live in a place called Shark Alley in the coast of South Africa. They tend to swim close to shore, but have also been seen in depths of 3,900 feet. Early fossil records show the great white sharks have been swimming around this ocean for a long, long time. Scientists previously thought that great white sharks' lifespans were only 25 years, but recent studies have found that white sharks can live up to 70. On average, when white sharks reach full maturity, they weigh about a ton. That's like 2,400 pounds. That's fat. Little fat sharks. Little fat sharks. However, the heaviest white shark weight recorded was 7,328 pounds. Like most shark species, female white sharks grow much larger than the males. Typically, white sharks can grow up to be 21 feet long, but the average is 13 to 17 feet. 21 feet. Just think about that. That's like, you could ride it into battle. I want to ride a shark. Forget dolphins. Just riding a 21-foot shark through the waves. I love it. The longest white shark was 26 feet long. That's like half a basketball court. But the largest captured one was only like 23 feet off of Kangaroo Island in Australia. Now, a lot of people think that when they see a shark and it's like bigger, they think it's a white shark, but a lot of times once it's been studied or photos have been studied, it's a basking shark. They're super cool as well. In a single year, white sharks can eat up to 11 tons of food. That's even more than I eat in one sitting of a Netflix show. But white sharks can go up to 3 months without eating after a full meal. White sharks are some of the ocean's fastest predators at 35 miles an hour. Unlike humans, duh. Sharks have 6 senses: sight, smell, touch, taste, and electroreception. They use electromagnetic fields to feel vibrations in the water of potential prey. In close range, they can even sense the heartbeat of a mobile prey. Their sense of smell is so good that they can detect blood from up to 3 miles away. They don't have eyelids. Instead, they go like full exorcist mode and roll their eyes back into their head when they're like fighting or eating or chomping. So they just roll back. That's terrifying. Oh my gosh. Their diet is a pretty wide range of things, from everything from elephant seals to crocodiles. They've also been known to be slightly cannibalistic when they're fighting over territory, but that's not like a all the time thing. Their bite force is 4,000 psi. That's 10 times the bite force of a lion. Though they're mostly known as hunters, they have also been known to scavenge the bottom, searching for carcasses and prey if they're feeling especially lazy. And they usually hunt in the morning, get everything done in the morning, that way they can just chill through the night. But visibility is low, so it's easier. Now this is one of my favorite things because I love to just imagine a shark doing this, but they've been known to use a tactic called spy hopping, where they like peek their heads over the water to see potential prey, and I just like the idea of a giant white shark just being like, pop up me, hey, what's going on? They can jump up to 10 feet above water, which is known as breaching. Whales do, but sharks do it as well. But they have to reach a certain speed, and the average breach speed is 25 miles an hour. And they have been known to accidentally breach onto decks and boats. White sharks use a type of camouflage called counter-shedding, which makes them hard to see in the water. They have 5 rows of 46 teeth each. They also don't get cavities. They just lose teeth and regrow them. That's why they have so many. The largest white shark tooth ever found was 3.5 inches. Their teeth are also serrated so that they can tear. And they tend to bite prey to leave them weak or paralyze them, and then go and finish the kill. They're also known to grab and shake their prey to help paralyze them and make them weak so they can kill them. And they're loners, all by themselves, except mating season. But sometimes during mating season, they can be in packs of up to 8. And we don't know a lot about sharks' mating rituals. We don't see a lot of it. But female sharks are pregnant for 11 months and then give birth to around 2 to 12 pups, which is also what baby sharks are called. Baby sharks are called pups. But sadly, the strongest pup in the little litter will often cannibalize its weaker siblings, so I don't like that. That's a little rude. Though white sharks are an apex predator, they are also often the prey of killer whales, with Shamu against Jaws. They also have a thing called tonic immobility, which a lot of sharks do have, so when you flip them upside down, they're just like, they're immobile, and that's what killer whales use to kill sharks. They flip them on their back so that they're immobile, and then they attack them. So when a white shark smells the blood of another great white shark, it will leave the area because it knows that there's danger. So even though white sharks are responsible for the most number of attacks on people, they have never been known to actually eat a human. Hear that? They've never eaten a human! And sharks often capsize boats or go near boats, white sharks, because of the electronic field that they generate. And last fact, white sharks have never been able to successfully be kept in captivity. An aquarium in Japan, and it lived for 16 days before it died. So the longest record we've ever had. Everyone learned their lesson, and now they're not capturing sharks anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed my facts about white sharks. Get ready for a lot more going on for the rest of this Shark Week as we continue to educate and learn together about how awesome sharks are. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media. Consider donating my Patreon or my PayPal. Rejoice today and be glad in it, and I will see you guys later. Bye! Nope. Okay. Just kidding. However,